It's going to find everybody well and blessed. Y'all already know what time it is. It is time for us to get a little motivation in to help carry us along our week. And my motivation for this week is to start seeking clarity, direction, and most importantly, approval from God before moving on behalf of somebody else. Now, what you talking about, Shay? Where are you going with this? What I'm saying is a lot of times we can get in God's way of Him coming through and trying to develop somebody in life. A lot of times we tend to operate out our personal feelings, out of love that we feel, or out of just compassion for other people. But in God's eyes, it can be us operating out of misalignment, no direction, and no clarity. So for this week, I want to motivate somebody. Let's start going to God for approval and clarity before moving on somebody else's behalf. Because a lot of times God is taking people through things for a reason. And here we are with our capes on and our bandages trying to always render aid to somebody, not even thinking that what if it's God's will that they go through this. So an example would be, let's just say somebody call you like, I don't have any gas money. I had to do this and that with my work check or whatever. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I need $40 for gas. And here we come operating out of love and compassion. Like, oh, I got you, girl. Here you go. But the whole time, it's God's will for them to sit there and go through them not having gas money and not being able to put gas in their car to help develop them. Because what we don't know is this person has bad money management skills. What we don't know is this person got a real bad lottery habit that they didn't sit there and gambled and wasted all their last paycheck, but then want to reach out and ask for help when they really need gas in their car. What they are really experiencing is not having their priorities in order. But here we are with our capes on being so quick to render aid to people. But the whole time it's God's will to have them go without so that He can use that to prepare and develop them so that they cannot be able to operate in that lifestyle no more. See, that's saying, when I tell you, when the Lord gave me this revelation of this video, He also gave me reference of the saying, you can teach a man how to fish and they can eat for the rest of their life. But if you give a man a fish, it'll only sustain them for that day. That's exactly what I mean. Let's start teaching people the correct way to do things. Let's start showing people how to operate and do things and not be so quick to help dig them out. A lot of times we can go against God and be in God's way of trying to develop people. So let's start being mindful of that. Sometimes it's meant for that person not to have gas in the car. Sometimes it's meant for that person to not